Good morning from Newport Beach. I'm here waiting for a ferry to take me over to Santa Catalina Island. Welcome to the island of Catalina. Here we are in the middle of Pacific Ocean, or, well, not very much in the middle, but there anyway. I came in with the Catalina Flyer ferry. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes to get here. And now I'm gonna start hiking the Trans Catalina Trail. It's about 38 miles, and I'm planning to use 3 days to thru-hike the trail. The trail starts here in the town of Avalon, which is the only actual town on the island. And it seems pretty touristy. Especially a lot of older people are here. Although it might be because I'm here during the weekdays. There are actually 2 cruise ferries at the harbor today, so there are lots of tourists in here, possibly more than actual inhabitants in the island. This is the first campground, the Hermit Gulch campground. This is only like a mile from the town, but if you come in with the evening boat, there's a possibility to stay the night here and then start hiking the next day. Here starts the actual trail. There are many sections on this trail that are following the roads, so it's not going to be trail through the island. But for now, we are on the trail. There's a baby rattlesnake on the trail. It's very tiny. People usually say that young snakes are more dangerous because they're not able to handle the amount of poison that there are Thanksgiving, so I don't want to deal with that kind of issues. Okay, he was pissed off when I passed him. Chill, baby snake. I'm gonna go away. There is Avalon, and there is one of those cruise ships that came in today. I saw one runner, haven't seen any hikers though. I have reached the ridge, and now I'm following this dirt road for quite a while, so it's gonna be rather exposed. There are such amazing views from here. One thing I do wonder is why they have these clear-cut stripes going along the ridges. Those are not roads. There are roads, but those wider clear-cut stripes are not roads. For me, they look like ski slopes. I don't know if there is snow during the winter in here. I don't think this is high enough. I'm now somewhere around 500 meters in elevation. I took my parasol to avoid the sun. That's some kind of secret radio station thing. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, but now I am walking along this ridge. It's pretty beautiful out here. More strange structures on the Catalina Island. I wonder if that could be a kind of a reservoir where they would collect rainwater, because there's very little fresh water on this island. But here is a trail sign saying that I'm gonna go there. There's a reservoir. Trail goes up there, and then there is a playground. There is some ferry arriving to Avalon once again. You can take a ferry from Newport Beach, like I did. It's called Catalina Flyer, and then there is another company called Catalina Express, and they operate ferries from Dana Point and Long Beach and San Pedro, which is quite close to the Long Beach. So those 4 harbors, you can take a ferry to Avalon, but then my hike will end to 2 harbors, and from there is only one option, so you can take the ferry, the Catalina Express, from 2 harbors to San Pedro. Of course, there is a possibility to take a helicopter, which would be pretty cool, but I wasn't willing to spend so much money just to fly here, although it would have been a pretty cool option as well. Got to enjoy some shade. Having a break here. There's a picnic table. This is, I think, the more quiet part of the island. I'm far enough from Avalon. There is a road down there and there has been like 2 cars going by, but earlier there were more of those tour cars taking people around the island. So maybe there's not so many of those in this part anymore. I saw a group of hikers, a loud group of 8 hikers, and then a couple. So there are a few other hikers hiking the trail at the same time with me. But as I expected, there are no crowds. There's another little lake or reservoir. There's also a tiny rowing boat there on the other side. I got about a mile or 2 to Blackjack campground. That's where I'm gonna stay tonight. So it's gonna be about 10-mile day for me. This is the Blackjack campsite. Took some pounding to get those stakes in. The ground is so packed. I think I got a nice spot.